Modern American women average 6.2 hours of sleep nightly, spending $15 billion yearly on sleep aids. Meanwhile, Amish women consistently achieve 8 to 9 hours of restorative sleep without any modern interventions, reporting sleep quality rates 400% higher than the national average. Habit 1. The 4 a.m. awakening. While most Americans hit snooze buttons, Amish families rise at 4 a.m. without alarms. This consistent pre-dawn awakening synchronizes their circadian rhythms with natural light cycles. Their bodies produce melatonin precisely when darkness falls, creating an unbreakable sleep-wake pattern that modern sleep clinics struggle to replicate artificially. Habit 2. Complete technology blackout. The Amish bedroom contains no screens, no charging stations, no blue light disruption. Research from Harvard Medical School reveals that exposure to artificial light after sunset suppresses melatonin production by up to 50%. Amish families eliminate this interference entirely, allowing their pineal glands to function as nature intended. Their bedrooms become sanctuaries of darkness that trigger natural sleepiness precisely when their bodies need rest. The absence of late-night scrolling, email checking, or television watching means their minds aren't overstimulated before bed. While the average American checks their phone 96 times daily, with 23% checking within an hour of sleep, Amish individuals experience zero digital stimulation after sundown. This creates a natural mental wind-down that begins hours before their heads touch the pillow. Habit 3. Physical labor for deep sleep. Amish women spend 8 to 12 hours daily in physical labor, in the milking cows at dawn to preserving vegetables at dusk. This constant movement creates what sleep researchers call good tired versus the mental fatigue that plagues office workers. Physical exhaustion triggers deeper REM sleep cycles and increases slow-wave sleep, the restorative phase that repairs muscles and consolidates memories. Their bodies accumulate adenosine, the chemical that creates sleepiness, through genuine physical exertion rather than mental stress. Unlike desk workers who feel drained but remain physically restless, Amish individuals achieve true bodily fatigue. Their muscles ache for rest, their joints crave recovery, and their entire nervous system signals for deep, uninterrupted sleep. This natural tiredness makes falling asleep effortless and staying asleep inevitable. Habit 4. Family sleep synchronization. Entire Amish households follow identical sleep schedules, creating what scientists call social circadian rhythm entrainment. When families sleep and wake together, their biological clocks synchronize, strengthening individual sleep patterns. Children observe parents preparing for bed at the same time nightly, internalizing these rhythms from infancy. The community aspect extends beyond individual families. Neighboring Amish homes follow similar schedules, meaning external noise and activity decrease simultaneously across entire settlements. No late-night parties, no midnight traffic, no early morning leaf blowers disrupting the collective rest. This social synchronization amplifies individual sleep quality through environmental consistency that modern neighborhoods simply cannot achieve. Habit 5. The cold bedroom method. Amish bedrooms remain unheated throughout winter, maintaining temperatures between 50 to 60 degrees Fahrenheit. This practice aligns perfectly with sleep science research showing that core body temperature must drop 2 to 3 degrees for optimal sleep onset. Cold environments trigger this temperature decrease naturally, without requiring air conditioning or complex cooling systems. The cold air forces their bodies to work harder to maintain warmth, increasing metabolic activity during waking hours and creating deeper fatigue by evening. Heavy quilts and wool blankets provide localized warmth while keeping ambient air cool. This temperature differential between body and environment enhances deep sleep phases and reduces nighttime awakenings. Sleep studies conducted at the University of South Australia found that bedroom temperatures below 65 degrees significantly improve sleep efficiency and duration. Amish communities have practiced this principle for centuries, long before modern science validated the connection between cold sleeping environments and restorative rest. Their unheated bedrooms create natural sleep laboratories that optimize every phase of the sleep cycle. Habit 6. Ancient herbal sleep remedies. Amish medicine cabinets contain no prescription sleep aids or over-the-counter medications. Instead, generations have cultivated specific herbs known for their sleep-promoting properties. Chamomile tea, consumed 30 minutes before bed, contains apigenin, a compound that binds to brain receptors and induces sleepiness naturally. Valerian root, grown in Amish gardens and dried each autumn, serves as their primary sleep remedy for occasional restlessness. Unlike synthetic sleep aids that create dependency, valerian root enhances natural sleep without morning grogginess or tolerance buildup. Lavender sachets, tucked inside pillowcases, release aromatic compounds that reduce cortisol levels and promote relaxation. Passion flower, another Amish sleep herb, increases gamma-aminobutyric acid, GABA, production in the brain, the neurotransmitter responsible for calming nervous system activity. These plants grow in their gardens, harvest in their seasons, and prepare according to traditional methods passed through generations. Each herb addresses different aspects of sleep: chamomile for relaxation, valerian for deeper rest, lavender for stress reduction, and passion flower for mental quieting. Habit 7. Strategic meal timing. Amish families finish their final meal by 6 p.m., allowing 4 to 5 hours of digestion before sleep. This practice prevents the metabolic disruption that occurs when bodies attempt to process food while preparing for rest. Late-night eating elevates core body temperature and stimulates insulin production, both of which interfere with natural sleep onset. Their evening meal consists of easily digestible foods, simple vegetables, lean proteins, and minimal refined sugars. Heavy, complex meals that require extensive digestion energy are consumed earlier in the day when metabolic activity runs highest. By bedtime, their digestive systems have completed their work, allowing all bodily energy to focus on sleep preparation and restoration. The absence of late-night snacking eliminates blood sugar fluctuations that cause middle-of-the-night awakenings. Stable glucose levels throughout the night mean uninterrupted sleep cycles and more consistent REM phases. Modern Americans who eat within 3 hours of bedtime experience 23% more sleep disruptions than those who allow proper digestion time, according to sleep clinic data. Habit 8. Stress. Free mind preparation. Amish evening routines include prayer, reflection, and family gathering that naturally clear mental stress before sleep. Unlike modern individuals who carry work, anxiety, financial worries, and social media overwhelm into their bedrooms, Amish families practice conscious mental cleansing as part of their nightly ritual. Community support systems mean individual stress rarely accumulates to sleep-disrupting levels. When problems arise, church networks and family structures provide immediate assistance, preventing the chronic worry that keeps modern Americans awake at night. Their strong social bonds create psychological safety that translates directly into better sleep quality. The practice of evening prayer serves as a form of meditation, activating the parasympathetic nervous system and reducing cortisol production. This spiritual wind-down creates mental space between daily concerns and sleep preparation. Their minds enter rest states naturally, without requiring apps, podcasts, or other artificial relaxation aids that many modern sleepers depend upon. Habit 9. Natural light exposure mastery. Amish individuals receive 60 to 90 minutes of direct sunlight exposure each morning through outdoor farm work, compared to the average American's 15 minutes. This early light exposure regulates circadian rhythms more effectively than any light therapy device. Morning sunlight triggers cortisol awakening response and suppresses lingering melatonin, creating clear biological signals for wakefulness. Throughout the day, they continue receiving natural light through windows-free barn work, outdoor chores, and gardening activities. This consistent light exposure maintains circadian rhythm strength that artificial indoor lighting cannot replicate. By evening, when natural light fades, their bodies receive clear environmental cues to begin sleep preparation. The contrast between bright daylight exposure and complete evening darkness creates what chronobiologists call high-amplitude circadian rhythms. Strong light, dark cycles produce more robust sleep, wake, patterns, deeper nighttime sleep, and more alertness during waking hours. Modern Americans, who experience relatively dim indoor lighting all day, followed by bright screens at night, develop weak circadian signals that result in poor sleep quality and daytime fatigue. Habit 10. The Sunday Rest Principle. Every seventh day, Amish families practice complete rest from physical labor, creating weekly recovery periods that enhance overall sleep quality. This consistent day of reduced activity allows their bodies to catch up on any accumulated sleep debt and reset their energy systems for the coming week. Sunday rest isn't passive lounging, but structured low-activity time focused on family, community, and spiritual practices. This creates psychological restoration that complements physical rest, addressing both mental and bodily fatigue that can disrupt sleep patterns. The anticipation of weekly rest also reduces stress accumulation throughout the working week. Sleep researchers have found that consistent weekly rest days improve sleep efficiency by up to 15% and reduce the time required to fall asleep. The Amish practice of Sabbath rest creates natural rhythm breaks that prevent chronic fatigue and maintain optimal sleep-wake cycle function. This weekly reset mechanism helps sustain their excellent sleep patterns year-round. Bonus habit 11. Weather adaptation wisdom. Amish sleep patterns adjust naturally with seasonal changes in daylight duration and weather conditions. During winter months, they sleep longer to match extended darkness periods. Summer brings earlier wake times that align with dawn's early arrival. This seasonal flexibility keeps their circadian rhythms synchronized with natural environmental cycles. Weather changes don't disrupt their sleep because their unheated bedrooms naturally reflect external temperature variations. Cold snaps create colder sleeping conditions that promote deeper rest. Warm periods require thinner blankets but maintain the same sleep schedule consistency. Their bodies adapt to environmental changes gradually rather than fighting them with artificial climate control. Storm systems that disturb many modern sleepers become sleep aids for Amish families. Rain sounds, wind patterns, and atmospheric pressure changes create natural white noise and relaxation cues. Without artificial lighting or electronic devices to distract from weather awareness, they develop intuitive responses to environmental sleep signals that enhance rather than disrupt their rest. Bonus habit 12. Family sleep hierarchy. Amish households follow age-based bedtime systems where young children sleep earliest, teenagers next, and adults last. This hierarchy ensures noise levels decrease gradually throughout the evening, preventing sleep disruptions caused by conflicting schedules. Parents can complete necessary tasks while children sleep soundly in quiet environments. Infants and toddlers receive priority sleep protection through household schedule adjustments. When babies nap, family activities quiet accordingly. Evening meals end earlier to accommodate young bedtimes. This family-centered approach creates optimal sleep conditions for the most vulnerable sleepers, while teaching older children sleep respect and routine importance. Grandparents, often living in the same households, maintain slightly different schedules that account for age-related sleep changes. Multi-generational families coordinate their various sleep needs through communication and mutual consideration. This collaborative approach to family sleep creates supportive environments where everyone's rest requirements receive attention and protection. Bonus habit 13. Sacred bedroom environment. Amish bedrooms serve single purposes: sleep and rest. No work materials, entertainment devices, or stimulating activities occur in sleeping spaces. This environmental conditioning trains their brains to associate bedrooms exclusively with sleep, creating powerful psychological cues for relaxation upon entering these rooms. Bedroom furnishings remain minimal and functional. Simple wooden bed frames, plain cotton sheets, and handmade quilts create comfortable but unstimulating environments. Colors stay neutral, decorations minimal, and lighting sources natural. This simplicity eliminates visual distractions that can interfere with mental wind-down processes. Air quality in Amish bedrooms benefits from natural ventilation through wooden construction and minimal synthetic materials. Fresh air circulation prevents the stuffiness that disrupts sleep in modern homes with sealed windows and artificial air systems. Their bedrooms breathe naturally, creating optimal oxygen levels for restorative sleep without requiring mechanical ventilation systems. Bonus habit 14, evening wind down ritual. The final hour before Amish bedtime follows consistent patterns that signal sleep preparation to both mind and body. Oil lamps replace daylight gradually, creating dim lighting that encourages natural melatonin production. Family members gather for quiet conversation, prayer, or simple handwork that occupies hands without stimulating minds. Personal hygiene routines remain simple but consistent, washing faces with cold water, brushing teeth